Hey guys, it's SavvyZ here, and I'm bringing you a 1v1 commentary of myself against WillPower. So it is going to be a ZvT, and we do have myself here spawning at the bottom left of Typhoon Peak, or Typhon Peaks. I'm not exactly how it's pronounced because it does have one O. And my opponent is going to be WillPower, who is the red Terran here spawning down at the bottom right. So this game, it was a bit interesting, I guess you could say, because I basically did a very lucky, guess, I guess you could say. So now just the good luck, have fun going down, or him good luck, and me just having fun. But put together, that is good luck, have fun. And so now we do have me doing the extractor check, and just to get that early drone out, or that extra drone out. And basically it's just a steady, normal amount of play, both making our supplies and making workers, because the early game really need to pump out those workers, because if you miss one beat, you could just have a little less minerals, and that could be kind of changing if you want to put down your expansion earlier. But we do have a barracks for WillPower coming down. Also, me scouting with this drone, just scouting incorrectly the first time. I do believe I even go over here and scout the wrong way once again. I do have this one drone here throwing down that spawning pool at 15. So it does look like I'm gonna be throwing down a 15 spawning pool like I just said. And then just basically pumping out more workers. Nothing super exciting going on, but I am expanding at the 15 mark, so it is going to be a 15 expansion and a 15 pool with the pool first. We do make a new orbital, just like any other person. And one thing, if you notice, that WillPower here does not have any gas. And so what happened was, I believe I couldn't get in there and scout. I did pick up that watchtower just to see if he was scouting, but now I do see it here. And so one thing that kind of sucks for me is this wall up. This wall up, almost losing that drone there too, but this wall up doesn't allow me to get inside. If I were to be able to get inside, spot that he has no gases, this could mean one or two things. It could be a 2 racks or 1 racks expand, but I am in the gold and platinum leagues. Actually no, that could be fairly possible as the 1 racks expand. It might be a little hard to hold off, but instead, not a 2 racks, but we do have a, let's see here, 6 racks going down, 7 racks, so I believe this is the famous TLO kind of early pressure against Zerg build where he just throws down 6 barracks right away and just puts on immense pressure. But I do have my expansion up and running now, and this overlord to spot in case for a suicide later on. I do have this gas, and I believe not getting my speed yet, so it might be a little late speed. I believe I just got this gas also. Injecting lava, very important. If you miss the inject lava about 10 seconds, it'll be 10 seconds less than your Zerglings could come out, and that could be game changing, definitely. Making 2 Zerglings right now to grab these 2 watchtowers. Queen at the expansion, spawning the lava. And basically still just saving up for that, and there is the metabolic boost as I just say that. And getting kinda high on the minerals, and I believe this is mainly because I'm a bit supply blocked, not making any overloads right now, but I should be popping those out soon. We do see WillPower using all these 7 barracks here, just pumping out marines. He does have, let's see, he has 10 marines on the field. He has only 21 workers, not to mention that I have 28, but I do have that expansion up, getting my second gas right now. Also getting a baneling's nest. Now, I normally kind of go for kind of late banelings usually against Terran, but I guess that's the reason why I've had so much difficulty against Terran these past few weeks playing. A supply drop, that's never good to do. Always want to just use that on a mule, especially if you're going mass marine like this. But I've been having trouble with Terran. I believe that is because I've been trying the Ice Fisher build, and if you don't know what that is, that's the Spanishwa build. I do have him as a Skype contact, and we've been kind of discussing it, so I've been trying that out, and I just cannot hold off against any tank 1-1-1 pushes with the Terran forces. So now I just tried the 15-15, and getting my Baneling nest a lot sooner. A little late on the inject larva, but there it goes right now. Making 3 overlords. We do see WillPower pushing out with 32 marines, and that is a lot of marines. But me, perfectly enough, making 8 banelings, not just 4, but 8. Just peculiar number, just perfect enough to take this out. My speed is done. And will these banelings be enough to clean this up? Zerglings coming out now. Banelings taking out half of his army. Now just this queen. Oh, and I lost the queen. But nice surround here with these Zerglings cleaning. The banelings cleaning it up, and the Zerglings here, I believe, are gonna clean it up very nicely. So good control with the Zerglings, but losing that one queen. I could have avoided that because that is a big loss. Let me see here, reinforcing the Marines. There's dead army of Marines with even more Marines now. I do send out these Zerglings to grab these watchtowers. But he does see this, and I believe he's going to take these out. So now I have this one overlord, the suicide overlord, and I realize that he has all these barracks just churning out these Marines. And I am getting high on the minerals here, like I said, which shouldn't be happening, but I do not have that queen. So it's been harder for me to pump out more units at a time because I am only getting about 7 larvae from this and 3 from here. So I'm not being able to spend the minerals I want. What you do see here, I'm grabbing an infestation pit. And one thing here, he sent his marines up here. I'm not completely sure why. He does have a nice handful down here. There's 28 marines on the field and 33 zerglings. No banelings, but here we go. 9 banelings coming in right now. Throwing down 2 extractors, getting 2 more queens, I believe, and I should start spraying this creep just because these Zergling surrounds are super important. Now we see WillPower here breaking down the rocks, and also his units are queued up to kill these rocks too, so he might do a little backdoor harassment. Both my queens down now. Powering out drones now, coming out 6 drones, and here comes the attack by me here. Getting a little surround on those marines with those Zerglings here. Now picking off these marines. I was gonna say Zerglings, but picking off these marines very easily, not losing a single baneling. I'm getting the centrifugal hooks for my baneling, so they'll just move that much faster, especially on creep. We do see here a small handful of 8 marines coming down to my base. I am here getting ready to attack him. And now basically these 8 marines just coming down here, trying to poke at some, try to see if they get any drones here, and it looks like they will get 1, and I believe that is all they're gonna get because my Zerglings and banelings are coming back. Yeah, they got 2. I might even get a little bit more, but I am sending my drones back because that is very important. Sending all my queens down here, I believe that wasn't super important. I don't think I need to do that, and that for losing inject time, but you see here my pathogen glands just about to finish up, as well as my centrifugal hooks for my banelings. Do see me taking a third after that engagement because I said, well, I just thought that because of that little poke, it might have been a destination move, and plus it's around the 10-minute mark, a little late, but that should be good. Again, getting the surround with these Zerglings and banelings, and just taking that out. Now I'm inside his base. These marines are very vulnerable. Getting the surround once again. Banelings cleaning it up, but I believe these Zerglings aren't going to be enough to take these marines out. And I do not have any upgrades. Neither does he though. So we are on even footing on upgrades at this point. A little oversaturated here. I could afford to send about maybe 8 workers down to my expansion. I am pretty saturated here anyway, so I think that should be fine for now. But I should be sending some workers down from my expansion or my main to this third. Getting Burrow here. And Infestors coming out. 7 Infestors coming out. That's a lot of Infestors here. Just throwing down his expansion now. Should get these Marines out here. Maybe make a couple bunkers for some defense. Now there is the transfer, like I said. The perfect amount. Just spreading creep. My creep spread wasn't all that good this game, but it has been decent. I haven't dealt with multitasking. And we see here a scan from WillPower, and that causes him to leave the game. He just saw these infestors, knew I could churn out a lot of zerglings, and he just left the game. No GG, but this was a very interesting and fun game to play. But those infestors, man, sometimes they're pretty OP against only Marines without any combat shields or stim. And so this is my StarCraft 2 cast of me versus WillPower. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you for watching.